You know, the White House is more than just a building. It's more than 18 acres of land in Washington, D.C.
It's the place where Americans look for leadership when the night is at its darkest and when the dawn breaks brightest.
It's a commitment to the Republic and to our sacred Constitution.
Did you hear about the $90 million joke? No, it's not the price of a night at Trump Tower. It's how much the Lincoln Project raised to turn Trump's presidency into a cringe comedy special. But here's the million-dollar question. Can political satire actually change minds? Or is it just preaching to the choir? We're about to break down why this ad is making waves from Fox News to Twitter, and why Trump's reaction might just be the punchline everyone's waiting for. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. What then is causing Trump's toupee to twist this time? His dancing attempts pale in comparison to the hilarious video that the Lincoln Project recently released. Imagine if Trump's darkest moments were montaged to music that would make Darth Vader remark, "Whoa, too dark." It's similar to witnessing a train crash, except the train is orange and keeps talking. There is more to the advertisement than Trump's strange fixation with autocrats. It has a long list of Trump's biggest gaffes. Do you recall when Trump proposed using bleach injections to treat COVID? Yes, that was selected. It seems as though Trump is contributing all the songs for their attempt to create a best of the worst album.
The Lincoln Project salutes Vice President Donald Trump. As Vice President, Trump will finally have the time to do the things that make him happiest. We at the Lincoln Project are confident that Donald Trump understands his position. Elon is smarter, wealthier, more charismatic, has a far superior and more successful social media platform and company. Talk about old movies, playing on his phone, admiring the assets of other men. Meanwhile, President Musk can get down to the business of running the country.
But hold on, things will improve. Not just any old clips were chosen. They picked the ones that make Trump appear like a child attempting to govern a nation. The typical behavior, you know, including tantrums, facial expressions, and statements that would cause a 5-year-old to say, "That doesn't make sense." The commercial is entertaining, but it builds up like Trump's ego. It has more burns than a Mar-a-Lago tanning bed. Trump is portrayed as an inadvertent comedian who can't take a joke in each increasingly absurd clip. Instead of a Comedy Central special, it's just clips of him being, well, him. It's like they're roasting him. And then whoosh, Trump is furious as a wet MAGA hat after the ad's final mic drop moment. It exposes him as the worst comedian in the world who is unaware that he is the target of the joke.
Joe Biden says he cares about law and order. He says he believes in our institutions, our safety, and the rule of law. So why is Joe Biden publicly appearing on stage with a convicted felon? In January 2025, the future that generations were warned about will arrive. We know AI will change everything, but a far greater threat is here now. Because that day in January isn't about artificial intelligence. It's about actual stupidity.
Trump is the celebrity who didn't get the memo, and it's as if they've made his presidency into a cheesy comedy special. Hold on to your hairpieces though, because Trump's response is more hilarious than the advertisement itself. It is akin to witnessing a live rendition of Grumpy Trumpy. His face is getting redder than his tie, and you can practically see the steam escaping from his ears. He seems to have been informed that wind farms would be erected in place of all the golf courses. The finest aspect, the ad's argument is being supported more by Trump's collapse than by the ad itself. He seems to be trying out for the part of Angry Orange Man in a bad movie about a president who is incapable of taking a joke. You would think that he would have grown more resilient after 4 years of being the target of late-night comedy. However, he remains as sensitive as a snowflake that has been sunburned. It's almost depressing, nearly. Then you recall all the times he's given it out, and it's hilarious to see him unable to handle it. It's as if comedy and karma decided to collaborate to produce the ultimate roast. What can we learn from all of this then? It appears that the Lincoln Project has discovered that humor, rather than statistics or facts, is the most effective way to irritate Trump. They have transformed political advertisements into a comedy roast, and Trump is doing a fantastic job portraying the victim who lacks humor. The orange turd is having a breakdown that is greater than his ego, so hold on to your MAGA hats, people. Did you find the Lincoln Project's advertisement humorous? The true comedy gold here is Trump's response. Seeing a human Cheeto attempt to sue a mirror for giving him an orange appearance is like that. What is causing Grumpy Trumpy to act strangely this time? He seems to be threatening to sue the Lincoln Project for their most recent advertisement. You know, nothing says I'm a stable genius like threatening to sue you over a video that annoyed you. He seems to be trying out for the part of Angry Orange Man in a bad movie about a president who is incapable of handling humor. This is where things get juicy though. Trump draws more attention to the advertisement the more he babbles about it. He seems to be performing the duties of the Lincoln Project for them. What a backfire. He seemed to think, hey, you know what would really show them after seeing the advertisement? If I had a public outburst to prove their point. Excellent work, Donnie Diapers. You truly demonstrated them. One of the founders of the Lincoln Project, Rick Wilson, couldn't help but poke the bear. He referred to the threat posed by Trump's lawsuit as impotent, flagging, and pathetic. Oh, that must be more painful than a botched spray tan. But is anyone surprised? Let's face it, the plot of a reality TV show is more compelling than Trump's skin. It's not just Trump either, even his supporters are going crazy. It's similar to witnessing a cult attempt to protect the honor of their leader, while the leader keeps tripping over his own shoelaces. Every tweet they make is a small gift to comedians worldwide, and they're tweeting more quickly than Trump can finish a Big Mac. In a bless their hearts sense, it's almost sweet. The worst part is that things are getting worse. More people watch the advertisement the more Trump responds. The cycle of humor is vicious. He seemed to think, hold my Diet Coke, I can do better than that. After observing the Streisand effect. And he's delivering, boy. What does that signify for Trump's future then? Well, he may have a bright future as a comedian if he continues in this manner. He's become the biggest unintentional joke in the world. Not because he's funny, mind you. He is a living, breathing source of comedic material. With Trump's Twitter feed, who needs late night comedy? But for a moment, let's be serious. Just kidding. Discussing Trump can't be taken seriously. The true question is whether the humor of the Lincoln Project is genuinely influencing people or merely enhancing the political circus. Are we all merely giggling as Rome burns? Or, in this instance, when the FBI raids Mar-a-Lago? Critics contend that this strategy of mockery and comedy may not be successful in influencing people's opinions. They claim that it doesn't promote meaningful dialogue, only adding to the cacophony of political discourse. I respond by asking if you have encountered Trump supporters. We wouldn't be in this mess at all if statistics and facts were reliable. Furthermore, there is merit to the power of laughter. It is comparable to Trump's Superman complex's kryptonite. He consistently demonstrates that he is not the capable leader he portrays himself as when he loses his temper over a joke. He acts more like a toddler having a fit because his favorite toy was taken away. In this instance, however, the American people are the someone, and the presidency is the toy. What can we learn from all of this then? It appears that the Lincoln Project has discovered that humor, rather than statistics or facts, is the most effective way to irritate Trump. They have transformed political advertisements into a comedy roast, and Trump is doing a fantastic job portraying the victim who lacks humor. It's a well-timed joke, and it seems like they've found Trump's weakness. The Lincoln Project appears to have struck comedy gold once more, people. They have succeeded in transforming political advertisements into a fiery roast that is making Trump perspire more than a Florida snowman. What's the best part? The ad isn't as funny as Trump's response. Politics humor, you know, can really stick with people, according to experts. It's a bit annoying, but you can't help but remember that joke your uncle tells at every family get-together. It appears that the Lincoln Project has figured this out. They're doing more than simply flinging facts at the wall and hoping they stick. No, the main course is Trump's ego, and they're serving up laugh. The worst part is that Trump isn't laughing. He's so furious that he's threatening to file a lawsuit. For what better way to say, I'm totally not bothered, than to threaten to sue someone over a YouTube video? He seems to be trying out for a different reality show called America's Next Top Thin-Skinned Politician. What's even funnier, you ask? People want to watch the ad more the more Trump babbles about it. He seems to be handling their marketing for the Lincoln Project. The orange turd himself provided free publicity. What a self-owner. What have we discovered as a result of this? It appears that a well-timed joke is a more effective way to irritate Trump than facts or figures. Who knew that a little humor would be the secret to beating the powerful Trump? Discovering that Darth Vader's weakness is knock-knock jokes is like that. And let's not get ahead of ourselves though. Even though were all laughing. Some party poopers claim that this type of humor may not genuinely influence anyone's opinion. I respond, have you recently met a Trump supporter? We wouldn't be in this predicament if facts were sound. You have to use humor to fight fire sometimes. Well, people, there you have it. Using Trump's own tweets as fuel, the Lincoln Project did more than just roast him. Just keep in mind that Trump is most likely still fuming over a YouTube video somewhere out there the next time you're feeling down, and I'm not sure what will make you smile if that doesn't. Watch this space for more political pranks. Who knows? Trump might try to sue the internet the next time. See our upcoming video, Trump goes mad after Michelle Obama delivers knockout blow to Trump in must-see SmackDown, for even more insight. Because let's be honest, it never gets old to watch Trump lose his temper. Like a fruitcake at Christmas, it's the gift that keeps on giving while also being entertaining.